Ihsan, Faiz, Imei, and Asfa. So what is multi-monitor? Multi-monitor is the multi-display and the multi-head. Is the use of multiple physical display devices such as monitor, television, and projector in order to increase the area available for computer programs running on a single computer system. The use of two such displays is called dual display, dual screen, or dual monitor. These are some examples of the multi-monitor. So what is the advantage of having multi-monitor? First is increase the portability. Second, use multiple programs simultaneously. Third is keep email or Twitter up on one screen. Next is work well with laptop and allow for flexibility. Sharing data between applications can be easier and for easier to manage. And the disadvantage is there are more potential for distraction, potential lack of resources, lack of test friends, and costly. Next, I will pass to my friend.
My name is Ihsan, so I will explain to you the requirement and equipment needed to set up a multi-monitor display. Okay, first of all, of course, you need two or more monitors, so they must have same resolution and having a UCE port and display port. So, getting a monitor as thick as this will be preferred, something like this. Okay, and then you can use either laptop or desktop with multi-monitor software. There's many software that you can find in the internet. Of course, you can buy it or get it for free. And then this number 3, be sure you have the correct cables for the ports on your monitors and computer. So if you do not have this cable, this one, okay. This one you must connect to your computer, to your second monitor to allow it to use the multi-monitor. Okay, and then make sure you connect the second monitor to the laptop and turn on the monitor. Okay, that's right. Okay, so this is the example of port and cables. First of all is video graphic array (VGA). This day is a popular display standard developed by IBM and has been produced in 1987. It provides 640 times 480 resolution color display. And then digital visual interface (DVI). This is the example of DVI port, and this one is VGA port. So and the last one, today many monitor use this type of ports enabled HDMI, stand for high definition multimedia interface. In some type of compact audio and video interface for transferring uncompressed video, data, and compressed or uncompressed digital audio data from a HDMI complement source device, such as monitor, video projector, digital television, and digital audio device.
I have a question.
Yes?
What is the use of HDMI these days?
HDMI, of course. As you can see, many houses and many people use HDMI television. It provides a high resolution video, so we can watch the video in high quality. PS3 also, if you want to play PS3 also, you must use the HDMI one. If not, sometimes it cannot support the graphic. If not HDMI.
I have a question. Why don't you use the VGA?
Because VGA just provide a small resolution and color display. So nowadays, people prefer to watch movies and play video games in high resolution. So we continue to the next slide. So this is the example of the ports. This the cable. As you can see, this one as usually used in monitor for multi-monitor connection, and this one is USB 3.0 multi-monitor 1200 Hz. So it provides more speed, so we can connect the multi-monitor, so the connection will be more faster. And then this one is the HDMI, VGA, and DVI cable. You can see this one is HDMI, DVI, and this is VGA. Okay. Okay. Tools for managing multi-monitor setup. So you can see this is some type of software to ease to help us to use the multi-monitor function. The first one is Ultramon. Ultramon is like more of suite of tools and modification than a simple fix. It can extend your taskbars across all the monitors, some things like this. So you can provide more, I think, more wider space. Okay. And then it also add extra Windows management button to application. So in the same time you can use calculator here. At the same time you also can use Paint or some. You can open folder. You can open the notepad. Okay. And then you also provide for easy screen-to-screen movement and even handles multi-monitor wallpaper and screen saver management. Okay, next. So next one is Display Fusion. Display Fusion is a multi-monitor management suite. It has a taskbar complete with arrow key. So as you can see, we can use, we can open two programs at the same time. Beside this is Mozilla Firefox. It's open about hackers, something like other pages, and this one is other pages. So to every monitor, it supports span and monitor dependent wallpaper with position fine-tuning and integration with Flick and Black Studios. It also customizable and title bar buttons for every measurement. So you can configure your hotkey for everything, from randomizing wallpaper to moving, spanning, tiling windows. So as you want.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes.
Where can we actually get a hold of this multi-monitor software?
Okay, you can download it from internet for free, but it's only for trial. So you trial software, so you can use it for 30 days only, if I'm not mistaken. But if you can find other software that provide for free, so you can search for it and use it.
Okay, I'm Muhammad Fidos, and I will continue to present about multi-monitor usage and just like at the slide, how to set up dual monitors. First of all, we need to know our laptop using which Windows. For the first one, I will tell you how to use multi-monitor on Windows 8. Okay, just like you see, this is Windows 8 interface. This is such as the menu of the second screen that we can choose. The first of all, we can see that we can choose extend, PC monitor only, duplicate, and other more. Okay, first of all, we should invoke the Windows charms by swiping the in front, the right, or moving the mouse cursor to one of the right side corners. That means if we use Windows 8, we bring our cursor at the right side of the monitor and then we swipe down, and then it will automatically came out the menu for the dual screen, and then we choose device and then the second screen at the menu also, and you will get the for choice PC screen only, duplicate, extend, and also second screen only. Okay, do you understand?
Can you demonstrate it?
Yes. Wait. Okay, first of all, you bring the cursor to the top right of your laptop and then swipe it. Okay, and then you click on the device button, and then you choose the project. here there we are. You can choose either to duplicate your screen, expand, or screen PC only. Thanks. We will move on to the just about the same, but by using keyboard shortcut, which we need to press the Windows button and then at the same time press the alphabet key button. Press the Windows logo key and P alphabet key on your keyboard, and then select one of the following options according to your needs. The screenshot for this step is listed below, just like this. When we press the Windows logo key and then we press the P alphabet key, and then this will come up. This is for Windows 7 PC. Windows 7 PC commonly will this will come up, and then we can choose which projector that we want. And then we move to the next slide. Okay. We also have a second method that is by the screen resolution menu, which we commonly use. We right click to our desktop wallpaper, and then we choose the screen resolution, and we press the screen resolution, and then click to the multiple display drop down list, just like this. First of all, we right click and we get this, and then this will come out, and at the multiple display we choose which one that we want to choose. Here is this is state that we can duplicate the display, extend the display, show desktop only on one, and show only desktop only on two. That means both laptop and other monitor contain the same desktop. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I have a problem. Can you show me?
Yes.
Okay, I have to do it.
First of all, you right click at the desktop,
Click.
and then there is many buttons, and you click on the button screen resolution, and then this will come out, and then at the multiple displays button, you pick which one do you want. For example, you can show a desktop only on one. Yes, you can click, and then you click apply. Okay, now the other screen will not project the same as the laptop, and then you can choose. You can revert, and then you can choose other. For example, you can extend. Okay, and then click apply. For example, this will expand the desktop. This continue with the monitor. Okay, we will continue. Just conclusion, revision from what I said. This is the comparison between the DVI and the VGA. First of all, this is the picture of the digital visual interface cable, and this is the video graphic array, which VGA that most display laptop have. And then for the general specification, the DVI is a hot pluggable external and digital video signal, and have 29 pins, which is more than VGA that only have 15 pins. Next is signals through cables. For the DVI, there are three types of cables, which is DVI-A, which analog only, DVI-D, digital only, and DVI-I, which consists of analog and digital, both. And for VGA, because it is the beginning of the cable, it only has analog, which means it cannot transmit audio and furthermore. For the convertibility comparison, we can say that digital visual interface can convert to other standards like HDMI and VGAs, which is they can convert by using adapter. But for VGA, it's only VGA to DVI and VGA to HDMI, and the converter are available at shop. And the last one is the display. DVI for sure is cleaner, faster, more precise display with hardware that support its property. Because VGA, because DVI is the is advanced technology than the VGA. And for the VGA display, the maximum resolution claimed for VGA connector is 2553 times 15,036. However, due to signal conversions and influence of electrical noise, the output is not comparable. Okay, that's all from me, and then I pass it to my friend.
So this is the the presenter views. So number 1, second, the number third one, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my clip add on something.
So I have to add. Okay. As this presenter view, you can use in the some situation. For example, if you during your presentation, if you want to add some at the point in the note, so you can use the highlighter or the pen, which is you can use use the mouse and write the additional point. So it will be more appropriate for to audience, because if you just log out from the presentation mode and then edit it in front of our audience, is not very appropriate, and it will take a lot of time more than you need to present.
I will proceed for the next topic. PowerPoint presenter modes. This is the PowerPoint presenter modes. Yes. What is presenter view? Presenter view is a great way for you to view your presentations with your written notes on one computer, your laptop for example, while the audience views the notes presentation on the different monitor. Okay, as you can see, this is your laptop. You can see the thing for your computer. It's like this, but in the on the projector you can see only this one. So this one, the space for your editing something, you can't see on your projector. So next one, how to use presenter view. Okay, if you can see here, we got some steps from 1 to 9. So the first step is the slide number. For example, slide 1, 1 of an 8-slide presentation. Okay, this is a slide number 1 of 8. Okay, the second one is the slide you are currently showing to the audience. Okay, this is the slide showing to the audience on the projector. The third one is the speaker's notes, which you can use as a script for your presentations. The fourth one is click to go to the previous slide. Okay, you can click here if you want to go to the previous slides. Okay, the fifth one is for you, and it's a pen or highlighters for you to edit on your projector here, slide here. It's a pen here. The next one, the number. Okay, number 6 is click the display on a menu that enable you to add the show, darken or lighten the audience screens, or go to the specific slide numbers. Okay, this is for you to darken or lighten your screens. Number 7 is click to go to the next slides. Okay, the 8th one is to elapse times
for your presentations hour and minutes. And the last one is slides thumbnails that you can click to skip a slide or to return to the slide that you already presented. So you can see here, this is number 8. You can see the time that you are doing this slide. This is number 9. You can see all the slides here. So I will proceed to my colleague. And next I will pass to my colleagues, Muhammad Faiz.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Muhammad. Okay, I will continue with other slide. Okay, first of all is about the advantage of using presenter mode. Okay, presenter view offer the following tool to make it easier for you to present information. For example, first is can use thumbnail to select slide out of the sequence by clicking a thumbnail to skip slide or return to a slide that has already been presented and create a customized presentation for your user. Second is you can record or lighter the screen during your presentation and then you resume where you left off. For example, you might not want to display the slide content during a break or a question and answer Q&A period. The one is the presenter view allow you to add in note, keep track of the time, and break you of the habit of reading off your perfect slide. Okay, like I said before, you can using the presenter view, you can use the tool that we provide. Okay, as you can see, these are the highlighter. So that means you can use to add more point if you want during the presentation, and you also can highlight the main point during the presentation. During, for example, during explain the note to your friend, you can highlight the note, the main point note. So you can take note down the note. Okay, the next is the advantage of using presenter mode. Okay, the disadvantage is the first one is the pattern is complex and may be unnecessary for simple screen. For example is if the screen the presentation is simple only, so I think it needs to use the presenter view, which will become more difficult for the presenter to use it during the presentation. Okay, the second one is the method is one more thing to learn for busy developer. There is some overhead. And the third one is it can be hard to debug event with fire in active mode view presenter. Which means it can easy become more complicated is during the debug if you want to make an adjustment or anything to do. The third one is the passive view. Version of model view presenter can lead to a certain amount of boilerplate code having to be written to get the interface into the view to work. Okay, this one is a preparation for using presenter view. Before you can use a presenter view, do the following step. Okay, first is ensure the computer you are using for your presentation support the use of multiple monitor. Most desktop computer these days have a multiple monitor support built-in. However, if not, you have to create two video card. This means if you want to use the presenter view, this means if you can connect to the other monitor for like before, like we present, you need to use two video card. That means in the computer you have two video card graphic. Okay, the tip is check your computer manufacturer website for up-to-date information about multiple monitor support. This tip is about this one. Okay, the second one is PowerPoint only support the use of two monitor for presentation. However, you can configure to run a presentation on 3 or more monitors. They are connected to one computer. To configure, you use 3 or more monitors system on multiple monitor support. This means most of the time we use this presenter view only using two monitor, like we demonstrate. But if you want to add more monitor, you can just check the configuration and click the multiple monitor support. Okay, next one. Okay, so configuration for want to use presenter. Note to set up and use presentation view, see view your speaker note privately while delivering a presentation on multiple monitor. In order to use presenter view, your computer must meet the following requirement. This is just the same one as before. Multiple monitor support must be enabled. Visiting this display option in control panel, click the display icon. The view must be turned on in PowerPoint. On the slideshow menu, click set up show. Under multiple monitors, select the show presenter view checkbox. And in the display slide show on, this click the monitor you want to slideshow presentation to appear on. So that's all. Now I will demonstrate how to use the presenter view. We continue to the question and answer session. Anyone have a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
Mr. Pait?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to ask you, can this presenter mode can be used in Windows 98 OS?
That's one question. Start back to the slide. Okay, as you can see, as explained before, you can use Windows 98, Windows 2000, and Windows XP, all of the latest one. For example, Windows 8.1 is okay use. So, any other question? We demonstrate how to use a multi-monitor. First of all, we need another monitor. Then, other monitor that we need to connect. For example, we can use a laptop or desktop. Okay, now we need a cable. For example, like VGA cable. Then we can connect from the desktop to the desktop by connect it here. Okay. As you can see, we connect it. Then it has like is presented before. We can choose any mode we want. Okay, this one the PC screen only, duplicate, turn and second. During we connect it, it will come in the duplicate mode. Then we can choose to use extend mode. This means extend mode will not have any icon in the laptop. We will not show it in here. It only show in the laptop only. This mode can use is a nice the better mode to use during the presenter view. Okay. Now I will show. Okay. As during extend mode, you can open multiple window. For example, you want to open Google, then you can extract it to the other monitor. Yes, as you can see, you can use it this monitor to use Google, and the other one to use for to check the common to use the common prompt. Do you understand, my friend?
Yes.
You can try to use it. Try open any application you want to use. Then you try this and then try to you can try to do the other one.
So now I will brief to him and tell him how to use the PowerPoint presenter mode. Okay, now see this. This one is PowerPoint presenter mode. So before this, we try to open it back. Okay, this one. So this one is the default presenter PowerPoint, and after we click the slideshow, it become like this. So from the slide before, so this one is the pen, the next button. So we can see the next slide here. So this one, the first slide, the second slide, sorry, the third slide, and the fourth slide. So as we move between slides, we can see what what will be the next slide. So this is the time elapsed here. So this is the pen. So as you can see, you can write something on the slide. Something hello. So you can note and jot down the thing that you want to write here. So this one. So you can try to navigate.
Okay. Pen.
So as you can see, this so there's a total of 4 slides. So this one showing the next slide and this next slide and the 4th slide. So you can write something on here. Of course, if you want to jot down something, here this one.
Okay.
So if you want to present but you don't know what you want to note something on this PowerPoint presenter, so you can write in here this one. So after you present, you can see what you want to speak and what you want to say. This one. Okay. So basically, this is the time. That's all about presenter view. It's simple and easy to learn. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, now I will teach our friends to how to set up the multi-monitor, which consists of the monitor and a laptop, which he can use in his daily life. Okay, now let's do that. Okay, first of all, you need to take the cable and then you need to put it in its port. Okay. Now you can see that the both monitor display the same picture. Okay, next you can try to open the PowerPoint. Okay, now what you should do is search at the view folder. Switch Windows.
Tekan slideshow ya. Tekan slideshow je.
Choose the slideshow one. Okay. Now this is for the Windows 8. It is just slightly the same, but in the form of color is in black color. And then you can try to use the pen. Okay, see at that monitor, it also projects the same thing. Okay, that's all.